Benson has just gone crazy with bracketology. I, on the other hand, have been talking with you guys in the Twitch chat. Players are back and ready to go, as it is going to be on Dawnbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Have we seen that map this?
We've seen Dawnbreaker before. We've seen Dawnbreaker before.
Have we actually? Are you sure?
All right.
I don't think we have.
We actually have, Benson.
Okay,
That is,
I believe you.
that is a fact. But all right, let's go ahead and jump into this one here as we go ahead and bring up the HUD for both of these teams. And Fnatic seemed pretty confident that Eyeballers were going to win. Yet, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like MYM, they have it in them to be able to make a comeback, although they're currently going to be down right now to kick off this game, but only by a couple of tickets.
I do agree, but then I can kind of see where Fnatic are coming from. Now, Eyeballers, that last game, they just went ham sandwich up in MYM's faces.
That's very true. That's very true. So one can argue that the steam has been lost for MYM, right? Where
yeah, that's just that was a huge lead. That was a huge lead from Eyeballers.
Yeah, where they were playing so well and answering back and upsetting Eyeballers, and then Eyeballers for them to come out the gate and just be like, all right, you know what? Enough messing around. It's time for us to win this game. And then they ended up doing so. And Zavad, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But currently, right now, it's going to be a 10-ticket lead here. About a little bit less than that, as Grosval is going to be the one on screen here. Good jumping away, as there's going to be one player right behind the wall here. Let's see how Grosval is going to handle this one. They are going to not. They actually end up losing B here. That's kind of been the area Grosval has been working nonstop. But A is finally being contested yet again in the meeting room.
Yeah, you can see A, that little icon flashing at the top of your screen. And that's going to go under Eyeballer control. C-Flag as well, that's under contention. And once again, first couple of minutes of gameplay gone, it's only a one-ticket game.
I'm coughing because I can't.
You're not excited.
I'm excited because I'm that excited. Yes, that is correct on that one. And we actually have a crazy thing going on in StarCraft around us. But of course, they're probably going crazy for Battlefield as well.
Absolutely. I mean, they can see. They've been hearing MYM making that noise.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I would definitely, this is an amazing game, though. And just as we were talking and bantering there a little bit, MYM have been able to take the lead here, as they're currently going to be up 180 to 172, 181 to 172. I thought it was going to go down a little bit more there, but we could end up seeing a trip cap, and the trip cap has happened, but A is being contested, as there will be 3 members of MYM on the B side there on the Plaza Street. Safe is going to get picked off by Grossfall, and now that is going to leave a 2 cap for Eyeballers.
Eyeballers just got a trip cap with 4 people.
Really?
Yeah, someone is disconnected from the game from Eyeballers, and they were still able to lock down that trip cap.
Oh, goodness gracious. That is insane. Well, hopefully this Eyeballers player is going to be able to come back into the game. But in the meantime, we do have a vote for you guys.
God, really?
Let's see.
It was 50-50 last time,
It was 50-50. Let's see. Who is in the lead? Is MYM still the miracle team, or is it the boys over in Eyeballers have the love and adoration of everyone else? Let's see here.
This is going to be close.
Oh, my goodness.
49 to 51.
2%.
In favor of Eyeballers. That is ridiculous. And it seems like Xenex has actually joined back into the game. And, it's such a close game. 165, 160. Back and forth action here in Battlefield.
Yeah, that's right. And now looking here, you can see Scar actually pushing up on A, and Scar pushing up. He's going to be able to get that one. But you also can see that B and C over here for MYM is just looking phenomenal. They're able to hold off any kind of attack. Look at this one player by the street, by the way, Punch Rule. He's making sure that no one's coming around the flank street here. And if they try to, he's going to pick them off. But look, he's going to actually find someone. He should find him in a sec. Let's see.
Scar.
That is Scar. Let's see if Punch Rule is going to be aware. That player's going to move in any second now. He does not know that he's going to be around him. He's going to have a teammate on the spawn, though. That's going to give him a favorable spawn, because if you look at it here, right? Ooh, great shot.
Scar has 2 in front of him. He played that so well.
He really did. He's only going to have 30 health remaining. Scar gets taken out and they end up losing that key positioning. But just as we said, that Ducky Chan comes up big with the stop.
Nice plays coming from both these two teams. Is once again back and forth action. This time Eyeballers are 20 tickets down. If you are just tuning in, you have been missing one of the best series in Battlefield 4 history, I think it's fair to say.
And it's very short history.
Back and forth. Well, it's still got a history, okay? All right, a couple of days history, we'll take it. We'll take it. But still, back and forth, back and forth. These two teams, impossible to separate. It's tied series, 1 map apiece, best of 3. The winner of this map basically just messes up the whole bracket. It doesn't matter who wins. That everything else is relying on the other game, which is currently going on at the same time.
I gotta commend the player, by the way, who's hanging out over here by the catwalk, right? Because this
who actually
guy
is that?
That's Ducky Chan, but basically
chilling?
him standing here, that's going to give his teammate the opportunity to spawn right in the middle between B and C and give them easy access. But granted, Ducky Chan needs to stay alive, and he overextends way too much. He's going to pay for that one as we go ahead, hop on board with Punch Roll here for MYM. They are going to be leading by a sizable portion, and it seems like they are going to be losing A, so that's not going to be a good look here for this MYM crew, as Eyeballers, again, just surprising everyone. They lost a player for a brief moment. They were able to get him back in instantly, and now it seems like they answered back with the 2-cap of their own. Wait a minute, though. Hold the press.
Hold
we
up.
got ourselves a 3-cap.
Yeah, potentially on now for MeetYourMakers. They have players on both Alpha and Bravo. That's going to be 3 players dropping for Eyeballers. Are they going to be able to get the trip cap? They are indeed. MYM locking that trip cap now. C-Flag is being currently contested. Is it going to be, I think it's Xenax.
It's safe. It's safe. Who's actually on the flank. Safe gets picked off. Oh, goodness gracious.
Back and forth again. This game, man. This game.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a 40-ticket lead here as Eyeballers do have players spawning on them. Let's go ahead and give some love to the Eyeballers group. Pilsit, to be more specific, who has been so consistent throughout the series, Benson, really just performing, making sure that his team is going to be in the appropriate positions. It has just been on the money. Him and Scar have been such a huge factor in this game.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. And I'm just looking at the kill column once again. So very close. 39 kills in favor of MYM, 33 in favor of Eyeballers. So these two teams really are that difficult to separate. And just a very small 40-point lead in favor of MYM. Obviously, this is the first half of map number 3.
So this is the first half.
They're basically playing for that ticket advantage. We've seen a very minuscule one. We've seen a relatively big one as well. Question is, in this all-important third map, who is going to come out? And let's not forget what these guys are playing for. They're playing for that that chance of playing in the amazing theater tomorrow.
I mean, you know, I have not had the opportunity to ever cast in the Dream Theater. But from what people who have told me, who have worked Dreamhacks in the past, it's an amazing venue with lots of energy and excitement. And I know that these guys want to have that opportunity to play there tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And the lead has been just chipping away.
It's just been demolished.
19 tickets that is going to separate Eyeballers and MYM right now. And they are losing B here, so actually see this. So they end up gaining B. It's going to be Jaeger, Daniel, and the crew. They might be able to come up big with a victory here. I mean, that would be huge, but they're losing B again. It's just flipping. It's flip-flopping.
Yeah, it is flip-flopping. That B flag is going back and forth between teams' control. But you have to commend Eyeballers and the way they went about that. They lost that C flag and immediately flipped onto A. They managed to defend the B flag nicely. However, there is going to be someone from MYM on that Alpha flag. Scar's going to have to do some big defensive work for his team. Get peppered from left and right. I think he may actually be able to get away. Spots one. What a nice shot that was on Safe. Picks him up. He's going to get challenged as well. Does get taken down. A and C in control of MYM for now. C neutral, B being taken as well by MYM. MYM looking so good right now.
Yeah, but let's see here. So they are going to be losing B. And, Eyeballers are going to be losing B. But like you said, you're right. MYM, they are looking very good. They're able to hold on to this lead little by little and just continue to play clutch play after clutch play. That is just, again, just speaks to how talented these two teams are. Punch Roll, he's encountering quite a lot of resistance over here inside of the lobby, but he's going to drop back to the meeting room flag and see if there are going to be challenges at the staircase, and that is going to be 2 players, Jaeger, Daniel, and Scar, pushing up here for Eyeballers. They might go after it. Let's actually hop on board with Jaeger, Daniel, as they are getting A, and it will be theirs in just a second.
And this is going to be big for Team Eyeballers. That's going to allow them to just try and chip away. But having said that, C flag is being taken by MYM, immediately replying. And that's exactly what you have to do at this level. You need to just reply instantly. If one of your flags gets taken, you need to try and make some plays on the opposite side. And that's what MeetYourMakers have been doing all series long. It's why they've been able to go clutch countless amounts of time. And now the bleed has started. It looks like they're even going to push for the trip cap.
Oh my goodness, if they're able to get the trip cap, Benson, taking a look here at the overhead.
They're going to get it.
Eyeballers, they're going to be in the vicinity. No, they're going to stop that trip cap from happening, but there is going to be one player there. It is going to be Ducky Chan. He could end up picking a valued 4 kills, which would be huge. But, I mean, the chance of that happening with this caliber of team, it's very slim, but still, keep him back by A. keep him back there, keep him pinned down. I mean, this is a much different eyeballer team than what we saw at the end of that Zavat 311 match.
I think MYM as well, they've come out and they just kind of said, look, we got kind of destroyed that last game. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. And they've got their heads back in the game. And because of that, they now have a 50-point lead with 10 minutes played.
Man, this has just been such an intense game. I mean, now it's going to be 50 points.
It's back and forth. It's back and forth.
Yeah, it really has. And now looking here, Clisset, he is going to pick up B. So B is going to go to him, but they are going to be flipping A and C. So again, we're going to have more flips back and forth between these two teams now. And MYM, unfortunately, ended up losing a player. That is going to hurt them.
Oh, no.
But they do have a sizable lead here. So
but that's going to get chipped away. That is going to get chipped away. Eyeballers, they're going to put on the aggression now. They're going to put the foot on the gas pedal, and they are going to be very, very aggressive. It looks like it's going to be safe. They're trying to make some plays for the MYM team. Is he going to be able to pick that up? Not entirely sure. But still, if Eyeballers can make this man advantage count, they will come back into this game. That's a trip cap as well. They're doing it. They are doing it right now.
They're doing the trip cap here, and that is unfortunate because of how well MYM has been playing.
They need that player back now.
They need him immediately, and it just really sucks that is the case here, and that has kind of led to the discussion here between these two teams because MYM has pretty much been very deserving of this victory, but Wafi picking up a triple on that one. They're going to go right back, cap A and C, and this kind of map, they can play the vicinity very well. They can hold down certain corridors, and they are going to be able to get A and C right back yet again.
That's huge plays from MYM. They lose a player, and they are still able to survive right now. A and C. Can they try and get C? No, they can't, but they're challenging for B. And all that matters at this point is MYM, they are just slowing down that momentum from Eyeballers, because if Eyeballers get into this now, it's going to be so tough. And I mean so tough for MYM to get back. Flax, he's joined the game again. MYM with a full roster. They can now try and secure this victory.
All right, well, let's see what Punch Roll is going to do here by B as they manage to get this one. Great stop there on this side as they were able to get a couple of suppression assists there and dropping through. Wafi pushing up. He's going to pay for that one there dearly. He gets dropped immediately. Zanks is going to see some opposition from Ducky Chan. Oh my goodness, you're going to have...
close.
I know, this is uncomfortably close here. About 30-ticket lead separating these two teams. What is MYM going to do?
Eyeballers, they've grabbed the A flag. What are MYM going to do? Good question. They're going to jump on that Charlie flag, see if they can try and secure it. They managed to get it neutral. Eyeballers going to need to go big here because they do not want to allow MYM to go into with a big lead onto this second side. Let's not forget how crucial this map actually is. Pretty much everything for both these two teams is riding on the winner of this map. And it is going to be MYM with Bravo and Charlie. However, just like I say that, Eyeballers going to try and jump on both of them, but they're going to play for the trip cap.
Oh, they're going to get the trip cap here, Benson, and that is going to just drain that ticket advantage that MYM has at this time. That's going to be 30 tickets there. They are going to be able to get C any second now. Oh, Punch Roll actually and the crew are moving in. But again, you got to talk about it. They have MYM on the bleed, Ben. That, again, is scary if you're an MYM fan.
Yep, Punch Roll, he's going to get taken out as well as we default over to Wafi. And right now, 47-25, the trip cap, they're trying to put the pressure on again. Eyeballers are being relentless. They are chipping away at that lead every single second, every single kill. They are relentless. They do not want to allow MYM to walk away with this as we approach the final few seconds of this first half. B-Flag, that's going to be getting taken as well by MYM. They are just going pedal to the metal right now.
Very smart play there out of Wafi here as he went for that res. And now they're going to be able to get B here. So B and C for them as two players are going to be over by the staircase there, right by that B hallway. And Wafi's able to survive that one. Nade flying in, 32 health remaining. He is going to have some help there. 38 tickets to 15 tickets. You got A and C both being contested as Eyeballers have managed to secure A, but A is going to get flipped yet again. And Eyeballers going for B now as we have just barely a lead.
Eyeballers, 14 tickets left. They've managed to get B. They've managed to get C. They are staying alive right now. MYM, they are so close to securing the victory in the first half here. And they just need to apply that pressure. And I mean, right now, we're looking at who do you want to look at right now? I mean, it's just so close. Killsits, he's going to go down. Everyone just seems to be dropping like flies. Grossball right now, he's going to be on your screen. B-Flag being contended, and it's going to be MYM who are going to pick up that B-Flag.
Yeah, well, let's see if they're going to have a 28 ticket lead going into the half. That's going to be absolutely massive there. Picking up his teammate.
Eyeballers need to go big.
They need to go big right now. Go big or go home. They have to stop them. They have to stop the bleed somehow. They're only going to have 5 tickets remaining. One of their players ended up dropping out of the game. I think it's going to be safe to say that MYM is going to be going into the next game with a 28 ticket lead and a big performance out of Ducky Chan there. 24-14, Benson.
That is a big performance from them. And you have to say 28 ticket lead. Not the highest we've seen at Dreamhack. But in this game,
28
I'll
tickets
take
is a
it. I'll
difference
take it.
maker.
That is a huge lead between these two teams. Not able to separate them at all. And MYM, they just keep doing it. They just refuse to lose.
Somehow, some way. And that's pretty much, if you take a look at the stats here, Ducky Chan was a big star in that one, going 24-14. Clicit on the other side here, 21-20. But big objective play out of Ducky Chan, though, with 5,400 points. So seems like, you know, we have a half that is going to be, you know, we're going to have a little break here on the half. It seems like Eyeballers, you got to take a second, perhaps. I don't know,
Tactical,
man.
this is the time, tactical toilet break.
Exactly.
I've been preaching about it throughout Dreamhack, man. Tactical toilet breaks, use them to your advantage.
All right,
That's
well,
going to
we'll
become a
see
thing, I'm
if
telling
the
you right
tactical
now.
toilet break will come in hand for Eyeballers, or will it not matter much in MYM? We're going to be able to close out this game. Find out in just a little bit as we're going to play the second half of this amazing Dawnbreaker match between these two teams. This is it. It all hangs on this. We'll be right back.
Million miles away, I hear a sound that's here to stay. My life will never be the same. Feeling the love, I'm on my way. Tonight we'll meet again. Let's stay until the end. Tonight we'll meet again. Don't fear, just take my hand. Tonight we'll meet again. Let's stay until the end.
All right, everyone, and welcome back here to Dreamhack Winter 2013. This is it, the second half between these two teams on Dawnbreaker, which will decide it all. Who is going to move on to our Saturday matches? Let's find out. Is it going to be MYM? Is it going to be Eyeballers? You guys think MYM is going to be the team to make it to the next round? Let's go ahead and hop into the action here and kick it off with, let's see what's going on with Clisset.
Well, you have to say, such a close first game. 28-point lead in favor of MYM. That is it. No more. And I've seen a lot of you guys in the chat. You want to know what's going on with the Epsilon game. It's tied one map apiece
And
there
yet, for
as
some
well.
reason, apparently they've had a lot of technical issues there.
Yep.
I blame Daniel Matros,
Yep,
obviously.
absolutely. Blame them.
Because
Hashtag-
there's no one
hashtag
else,
it now.
hashtag blame Daniel.
Yep.
Hashtag blame Zinto. So seems like they're getting the server thing addressed here. I am glad that is something that is not going on right here, because that will take away from what has been probably one of the more entertaining games in competitive Battlefield. And a great double there by Clisset as he was able to close him out. But Eyeballers lose someone early. That is going to suck. That was actually going to be Xanix, and that's just not good.
They just need to hold on to this lead.
They really do.
They just need a lead. They just do not get trip cap. That has to be the aim of the game. But having said that, they secure Bravo. They have Charlie as well under their control. And it's worth mentioning, the end of that last game, quite a lot of spectators started mulling around the BF4 booth.
Yeah,
I'm liking it. I'm liking the support.
Also considering we're like the only ones still
that
casting.
doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It doesn't. I can see people side over there at StarCraft. People love Battlefield, man. Deal with it.
For sure. And I've been having a blast here in this matchup. So
I can't believe
what
Eyeballers right now. By the way, they're keeping a 2-cap with 4 people.
they are, and they're also flipping right now. They're flipping A. So they have A and C. They have a split going on here. There is going to be one member, Flax, actually, from MYM pushing in. Look for Clisset to go big, though. Able to find one player. There's going to be another one on the right side here. Let's see if he's going to be able to take him out. No, he's going to turn around there, and he is going to actually start to flip it.
Are they really going for a trip cap?
Are they going for a trip cap 4v5?
If they trip cap this and hold this 4v5, I'm walking out the event.
They just neutralized it. Benson, you better get ready to walk out. Okay.
Woo! That would have been...
Wait a minite. You got crossball.
Wait, they're losing C, though. They've lost B, and they're losing C. So that just shows you that aggression was just a tad unnecessary there from Eyeballs. They didn't need to do that. You know, you're a man down. Why be so aggressive? Why not just hold the bleed? You know, force MYM to make the moves, because they only have a 28-point lead. That's nothing. That was, in my eyes, a little bit unnecessary.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I mean, look at the score there, Benson. They're clearly dominating that they have the slaying prowess. Despite the fact that there's 4 of them, they have 18 kills. And on the other side, 12 kills. I mean, 4 people have been able to hold this off as much as they possibly can. That is admirable.
Silly. This is crazy.
Yeah, but now it seems like we could end up seeing a what is this going to be here? We got one guy hanging up by C. So they have it. So now they have been able to get Eyeballers on the bleed. This isn't good.
No, this is not good at all. And
they need that player to come back.
By the amount of time he's been gone, that's a PC issue. That's a crash. That's not a game issue.
Yeah, this is not good. Hopefully he gets back here ASAP. We can only hope for the best. Anyway, got to call it like we see it, folks. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. There's not much we can do as casters, but what we can do here is call what we see on the screen. And right now, Scar, what he's trying to do, he's going to hang back by C and give his team a good spawn.
I genuinely cannot believe Eyeballs are trying to hang on just by jumping on that A flag. They really are being just very, very aggressive. C flag is going to be taken, though, and it's looking like MYM, they're going to get that trip cap. That's going to reduce Eyeballers' lead. And let's not forget, MeetYourMakers with a 28-point lead as well. So unfortunate, like you said, that one of Eyeballers' players dropped out, but you can't really help it.
You know, I want to cast.
We can't.
I want to cast, but I'm hearing a very bad rendition of My Heart Will Go On the StarCraft stage. I don't know what's going on there. For some reason, it's hurting my ears. Anyway,
that's very, very loud. Someone is very. They should have played sports school, not music. Goddamn.
Okay, well, let's go back into it. Last man of the squad here is going to be Clisset. You know, seems like everyone loves it, so that's what matters here at Dreamhack, and that's what makes it an awesome
everyone
event.
is tone deaf.
That's what makes it a fun event. So now they have C making their way over toward B.
Eyeball has been playing with 4 people for about 3 minutes now. This is kind of crazy.
This is pretty unfortunate that it has come down to this, and it's still a very close game too. Which
how they've kept it this close is beyond me.
I don't know, but they didn't lose Scar and they didn't lose Clisset, so those are the players that have been big here. But Rosval also stepping up when it was necessary, and they might be able to do something here. I mean, let's hope for the best. Shots are going to be exchanged. As Clisset, we're going to jump over to him. He's going to be 12-6. Still haven't gotten that player back just yet. But Punch Roll's going to take a seat.
They need
and
that
now
player
they're on
back.
the bleed.
He's finally back. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Praise the Lord. He's joined with a 30-point deficit. Fair play to Eyeballers there. They've managed to just hold on as much as they possibly could. You know, they didn't allow a trip cap for too long. MYM really should have capitalized a little bit more, you have to say. But now, look out for Eyeballers to try and make some moves.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like you said, Ben, they held out for as long as they could, right? But my worry for them is this. With Zanx being away from the game for that long, did it mess with him? Did he get frustrated? Did he, you know, and will that lead to bad decision making?
That's stuff you need to watch out for.
But of course, I'm looking for his team to really keep him on the beaten path here and keep him consistent. So that's going to be another thing to be on the lookout for. Now,
immediately they cap B as well. As soon as he joins the game, they immediately capture that Bravo flag, and that's going to start the bleed for MYM, and that's going to be huge because it's going to start to reduce that 30-point lead MYM have generated in the second side, as well as that, don't forget, a 28-point lead from that first half. This could be one of those games where it goes down to the wire again, Alex.
Oh my goodness. Well, I wouldn't have it any other way, Ben.
Buckle up, my
It's going to be a wild ride. All right. Well, we have Scar here been following a lot of the Eyeballers crew for quite some time, as Eyeballers is going to go below that 100-point threshold there. So that is going to do it in that regard. If they get to 28 tickets, that is it. It is game over. But they have an opportunity to put this team, put MYM back on the bleed. But they got to figure out something, and they got to figure it out fast.
Couldn't put it better. 35 kills for Eyeballers, 45 for MYM. Eyeballers need to start pushing either B or C. They are actually losing A, so MYM, they can sense that they can win this game very soon. They're being very aggressive, and that's what I like to see from them. Look at Punch Roll, 10-9, but Ducky Chan, the big player from them, 17-4, slaying like a champ.
It's crazy when you have a guy like Ducky Chan who has been, you know, I mean, he hasn't been on and off, but he has been, you know, like some games, he's been consistent, but he's not putting up numbers like that, right?
Yeah.
He's been like a Punch Roll, right? Punch Roll's like, you know, 10-9. That's kind of been where Ducky Chan's been living for the most part. But now he's just amazing. He's just playing great. Now, another thing to point out here on the other side, Zanks, despite him coming back, he's 0-2. Hasn't put any numbers up just yet. And I don't know what Zanks is doing. Finally able to get one kill. They have to make moves. They have to get A or C. Let's go ahead, see what's going on in the overhead. Seems like they are going to move after C, but there is going to be a member there, Flax, who will be there for the stop.
We're going to need to be a lot quicker because time is dwindling away. Tickets are
40 tickets.
dropping. They only have 67, so yeah, less than 40 now. 38 tickets remaining before Eyeballers lose this match. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're out, but it does mean they have lost. We're going to have to do some serious bracketology. A lot of what's going on right now is kind of irrelevant because a lot is depending on what's going on in the other game with Epsilon, which is currently tied at 1 apiece. But MYM, one thing's for sure, they need to win this game. That's 100% sure.
Yep, that's right there. And Grossfall's going to find one. Player's going to be Ducky Chan. He's going to be able to take him out. Player's going to be around the corner there. See, he goes for the challenge, but Grossfall is going to stay alive here for Eyeballers now as they have 50 tickets remaining. But remember, get below that 28 ticket threshold, and that's going to do it. Pushing over here by B. Nate's flying in. And 119 tickets to 46 tickets is what's going to be separating these two teams. We've seen these leads disappear in the past, but it seems like Eyeballers ended up losing Zanks yet again. Ah, God.
That's so unfortunate. I mean, the game was looking like it was getting a little bit out of hand there. They lost a lot of tickets very, very quickly. But again, it's same player. You have to think that's got to be a PC thing.
It's hard to say, man. I'm at a loss for words. And it seems like B is going to get capped here, and yet through it all, MYM, they're still playing hard. They're still holding their positions. That is admirable. Or Eyeballers, excuse me. That is admirable on their part. They're up 2-1 though in this pool. I mean, there is still a chance that Eyeballers could make it in.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Eyeballers theoretically should be safe, but again, a lot depends on what happens in that other
If
game
Epsilon
as
beats
well.
XTS, Epsilon will move on.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No,
Okay.
which is why a lot depends on that other game in terms of maps won and lost. We're gonna have to do some serious bracketology after this. As I said, there's only 8 points before Eyeballers drop their first game. That's gonna put them 2-1 in the group.
Staying alive though.
I just feel so. I do. I feel so bad for Eyeballers. A player dropping out. It's not what you want at all.
Yeah, despite it all, Eyeballers have fought so hard, and they have won my vote. They've won my respect for sure. I mean, all these teams have won my respect, but Eyeballers, I know that they're frustrated, and that is going to do it. Tied, and there you have it. So congratulations to MYM. They're going to pick up this matchup here. It is now mathematically impossible for Eyeballers to take the W, and man, that sucks. And it's not because of Eyeballers. Not because of MYM. It's not even their fault. It's just a matter of technology. And we can't really go on talking about it all that much because there's really not much more to say.
Yep, that's just pretty much.
So the bracketology, Ben.
All right, well, again, to be honest, we need to find out what server the Epsilon guys are playing on to see if we can try and hop in that, because I know a lot of you guys watching at home, you want to see. In fact, is that I'm trying to figure out which team that is.
No, that's going to be that's MYM.
That's MYM. They're celebrating, but they may be celebrating just a little bit too soon because one thing's for certain: when MYM played Epsilon earlier on, Epsilon 2-0'd them.
That's right.
So their celebrations may be just a little bit too much too soon because if Epsilon managed to beat XTS 2-1, then I'm pretty sure I will need to double check this, but that would mean Epsilon progress and MYM do not. But again, I'm gonna need to do my math. On my piece of paper, I got my pen.
We're going to find out.
We're gonna find out. But again, a lot depends on what happens with the Epsilon game. We need to see if we can find and join that server because that'd be pretty awesome right now. Or at least yeah, actually, production's already on it like that. That's why I love these guys. They're so
great.
good.
Chaos TV crew has definitely
They
been
are
kicking
so
butt
good.
all weekend. So that is going to do it there, guys. But we're going to see what's going on with the other matchup to make sure that we're giving you some more because even then, that's going to be a crazy game between XTS and Epsilon. So we don't want to leave you guys hanging in that regard. So hang tight. We're going to find out what's going on. We'll come back here in a little bit, give you guys some updates, and keep you up to breast on everything that is going on here at Dreamhack Winter 2013. We hope you enjoyed the game. That much is for certain. It was definitely a great matchup, and both teams definitely deserve the respect of everyone that had tuned in and watched it. So all couple thousand of you. So big thank you to you guys. All right, we're going to see you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. More action coming at you in just a bit.